station where we're going back to Mount Vernon Square to the National Math Festival in DC. We're gonna have a 7K start us off on the journey, and it'll be pretty exciting. Hey everybody, DC with us, MTA back along with Yi-Oo, back with you once again, and we are gonna hit our 7K to take to Gallery Place, possibly for the next destination. And Awesome Dude's camera has been
Awesome Dude.
Oh, never mind. Excuse me. Why? Yi-Oo's awesome. Yi-Oo's camera has been disabled as we take our 7K. The first one, 7126. Been disabled due to issues, so it's gonna be we're gonna send this video over to him as well. So not only can you catch the coverage on this channel, you can also catch it on Yi-Oo's as well. So we just hit 7126. Being on the other side, we have 152 and 318. The jet like 7K we previously rode last year for the Stanley Cup final, the Stanley Cup defending Washington Capitals, which were done last year as the Hurricanes beat them in 7 games. And then they swept the Islanders, which is very surprising. They swept them, and both games, game 3 and 4, were 5-2. We'll start. Running Metro coming up next, right here on Fox.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority.
And welcome back inside our 7K, leaving late after the doors are closed. On the other side we got 293, 292 on the other side. 2 7Ks pulling in about the same time as we make our way to possibly Gallery Place. We're glad you're with us on Fox. I believe. We're sitting up front this time. It's probably the 4th car of this train. There's also a creaker compared to 7219 we took last time. And the room for a new record is still available. We have 7630 available on service. And recently hearing about the 5Ks, we have heard that not only what we see last time is not the only 5K not available. It's, it's not the only 5K still at the Metro. There's also a few at the new Dulles rail yard on the Silver Line. There are a couple 5Ks there, and about 20 of those cars of the 5Ks will still be in service, but for work purposes. And they could possibly be 5K trains maybe testing for the new 8Ks coming in 4 years. Last saw 7318 on the other side. Some greater 7Ks are coming back. This is the rohr 1126 if it would be an older train. And one question that I have in mind is, where are the preserved trains located? Like, where would they store the preserved trains? 4000 and 4001 are preserved, 5000, 5001 are preserved, as well as the very first cars made in the DC Metro, 1000 or 1001. That is yet to be determined. Could somebody that, who knows where it could be. In this car. A little funny. Is on the ride with us? Probably isn't. Maybe he's on the ground, but it could fly out, could find its way out. But it is a deep station, to be honest. It's deep down in here. So the flight only has to survive 2 more stops to leave the train freely in the open wind if you wanted to. Again, if you're a fly, you can ride the Metro for free. It doesn't even matter. If you knew the Metro really well, that means. Wow, 19 minutes till the next Shady Grove train comes in. This is a delay possibly of a red line train running about every 15-20 minutes. So the next train is going to be here in 19 minutes, which is rather long. And we might be wondering, did the rail sound even change? Again, is it back to its normal sound? There's the real sound that we were talking about earlier. Shrieking noise which makes it sound like it's going at about 100 miles an hour, but it's not. They probably have, from what I remember, they probably have remade the Glenmont to Wheaton segment until now, back to its normal spot. Probably reground those rails. Maybe better than the 1Ks, but as well we'll know, many train enthusiasts of DC miss the old trains. Wish it was back to normal. But I kind of do wish, and to be honest, in my opinion, I wish the 5Ks did return to service because they've only been here for 17 years. They've only been here for 17 years, I should say, and even though they traveled 44,000 miles with delays, it's simply just still not enough. I think if it would stay for 20 more years, then it would be around 90 or so thousand, my prediction. The 4Ks lasted only 20 or so thousand in lifespan of 25 or so years. And here's Forest Glen. So the 4Ks were the least reliable. They may have been maybe in a short time. We all miss them as well. Take a quick break. When we return, we'll hit Silver Spring. These words and these messages now word from the local Fox station.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that Old MacDonald was a really bad speller?
Your word is cow.
Cow. Cow. C-O-W-E-I-E-I-O. Dag nabbit.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know.
Driver forgetting the indicator. Forgetting the fine sign on above, and it's not showing the next station stop. But maybe people of DC are familiar to this, that this train is going to Shady Grove. And this rail sign also kind of resembles the London Underground Metrorail. Do the same thing. We're gonna hit the Gary place. by Gallery Place, guys. That is going to be... Okay, so that's one stop from there. Still have the proposed idea of weekly Metro broadcasts starting next spring. As we head into the portal and out. In some stations, like I said, some stations in the Victoria line, you could possibly hear the same rail sound that you hear right now at DC. We're still in Maryland for a little while. I'll be an old train sitting in the middle of the track. We'll find out if it's true or not. Looks like there isn't one. Nope, no train sitting in the middle of the track. Which will usually be common during rush hour times or maybe weekday service. 8-car train in Glenmont in 4 minutes. Now as we get to Silver Spring. Hold on, wait a second, we got... You might just pass by, we might have seen some familiar friend of ours come here.
This is a 7000 series train. Doors open. Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the center of the car.
Might as well let her know. Joining Stags.
Step back. Doors
Along with a few others. Surprisingly caught at Silver Spring. You may have seen them, but I won't tell you information because we keep information private. We like to do that on Fox. We don't want anyone to steal information, I guess. Most likely not. So we had Madison Jordan pop by in the Metro, which is like this side there. She may be on 7158 behind us. They're along with us. Only a few Bengals with us. Play Bengals. That's pretty nice to see. I mean, I wasn't so surprised last year as we did the March for Our Lives event. As we've done that, we've seen a Bengal that I know of as a senior this year, graduating, and a few others who I did not know were there. They're now in Norfolk State University. That's probably the MC Silver Spring campus building right there. And many friends of mine there are gone there too, and it's probably their final year before they move on to the next. 127 is in front of us. I think they're probably on 158. I would assume so. I think a few friends of mine saw us at the station. They got on the train. I think they're in the car behind us. Jordan and a few other friends. I don't know who they are, but I recognize them. I'll go take a look. The station. Here we go. 276, 277, 181, and 180. 164 and 165. That one's actually a little bit more populated this time. And 135, 134. I'm not going anywhere.
Doors open.
They may be on that car. If you guys need a reference, check out Catherine K's channel.
This is a red line train to Cheese Lane. Stop it. Step back. Doors open.
Okay. Yeah. And Silver Spring just coming in now. Friendship Heights train in 8 minutes from behind us. This is a little surprising. Maybe a little track work change. It was 306, 307, 163, 162. 218, 219, and 133, 132. 306 and 307 we rode before. That's back. And 218, 219, which I had previously caught, is also back. Extra shriek there. I don't know what that was. That's weird. Got a turn. Friendship Height train in 8 minutes, which is a little out of the ordinary. You know, as a kid, I had been on the Red Line train at Friendship Heights before. Routes possibly will vary as we think about the weekly broadcasts coming up next spring. Possibly. That's what's at the moment. That's what's at the plan. It's not proposed yet. Well, I said it was, but I might have been wrong about that. And who knows if my friends are going to National Math Festival, who knows? But of course we'll let them know.
This is autonomous transfer is available to green and yellow lines on the lower level.
Who knows if they'll get off even here. 9 minutes till the Friendship Heights train. Now the fine signs come on.
This is a 7000 series train. Doors open. This is a red line train to Shady Road. The next stop is Brooklyn Catholic University.
I don't see that they've gotten off the train yet. They're probably still on this train. I'm not gonna say hi if they pop out any minute, but we don't know for sure. They're probably. I mean, I wouldn't assume. Wouldn't fully assume that they're heading to the Math Festival with us, but hey, we'll see what happens. Changing time. Oakland Catholic University next stop. Still on the train at the moment yet. That graffiti may be remembered for a long time. The dump Trump graffiti. 314, 315, 273, 272, 262, 263, and 287, 286.
Brooklyn Catholic University.
As I just left Brooklyn Catholic University. Remember the last time we came here, we saw 7604 and 605, which would have been a second place opportunity. A 3K in 17 minutes. We'll see if the cab is still down there. I think I spoke too fast when I was surprised when it was there.
This is a 7000 series train. This is a red line train to Shady
7000
Road.
series
Next stop
train will
is
let you know.
Rhode Island Avenue,
To let let legally blind people know that this is a new train that they're riding. As they may know, as they might know earlier, that the 1K, 1 through 6Ks were here earlier. Now it's just the 2Ks, 3Ks, and 6Ks in these. The 8Ks, hopefully they add the next 4 years. I don't know if these stands are for. 12-minute mark of this segment so far, almost. 5 seconds short. Traveling along 9th, northeast. And currently we're under a flash flood watch here in DC. Couldn't get a read on that 7K, which was too close. Now the question still remains, will there still be a 5K? Well, the 5K that was there last time in April 6th will still be there here on Cinco de Mayo Eve. The reason why it's on Fox because the cap's not moving on. We've caught an NBC-HASN broadcast earlier.
Doors opening on the left.
And a little surprising that Rhode Island Avenue is big populated too, as much as Tacoma was. This is a little different today.
This is a 7,000 series train. Doors opening. Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the center of the car. This is a red line train to Shady Road. The next stop is
Gallaudet.
University. Step back. Doors open.
Last minute people, they missed the train. They missed it. Well, I have to wait for the Friendship Heights train in 9 minutes. I mean, the question is, did the driver even pick out the window to see them coming in? I mean... Wait just 9 minutes more, people. As the 5K, we could possibly find out, is it still there? That may be it down there, you see it? It is. The same one, 164, 165, there it was since before. There it is. Still standing there. It's 235, 241, 141, 249, 248. The question is, why is that 5K there? What purpose is it serving at the moment? Light engine? What the London people will call it once P42 comes in to the Union Station to possibly pull one train. Still here on Cinco de Mayo Eve. I think many of the others have been scrapped. 171 out of the 191 have been put away. Possibly in Baltimore's scrapyard.
Doors opening on the left.
Take a break here and we'll return. Heading into the busy parts of DC.
What's up, DC? This is Tom Wilson, right wing, number 43. When I'm on the ice, it's my job to pay attention to everything going on around me. Being a good teammate means looking out for one another on and off the ice. I'm pretty vigilant, and it's important for you to be the same on Metro. If you see something on a train or bus that doesn't look right, like a strange package or unattended bag, report it right away. Let's work together to keep Metro safe. And if you see something, say something.
Doors opening.
Yeah, camera just went in focus there, so. Return. A minute till the next Glenmont train is on the way. Then a 6-car train at Silver Spring comes in. It's going to be a 3K most likely. 263, 262 is sitting at the shed as well. '76, 177. 205, 204, 168, 169, and 213, and I think there's no 313, 312. So 166, 176, and 177 have been changed. Probably 575 went back to the green or yellow lines, as well as 604 and 605. See how busy this one gets, how bustling this one will be. Relatively the average people. It's actually slightly less crowded than normal here at the moment. And as we stop for these folks to get on.
Doors opening on the left.
2 stops away from switching to possibly having a shot at a record.
This is a 7000 series train. Doors open. Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the center of the car. This is a red line train to Shady Grove. The next stop is Judiciary Square. Step back. Doors closing.
Next train expected is a 6-car. It's most likely going to be a 3K. A 5K will be a major shock because if the 5Ks are on this, if the 5K goes back to service, however, that would be amazing. It would be kind of amazing in a good way. I don't know what's been causing the 5Ks to have issues to retire. Just for the sake of the new Metro coming in. Many miss the old MTA just as much as I do. 60s are still here though. Still got hard force the old 6Ks. And vinyl wrap 3Ks somehow, some of them. Some vinyl wraps are on the yellow lines. 3100's been changed. Previously when I first saw the Silver Line had the old door chimes, what the 5Ks first had. Silver Spring, coming right about now. You should hear the rumble as the doors may open. It's probably a Yard right now. Could be pulling away from there. It's not arriving yet.
Doors opening on the right.
You can't see it that well, but
This is a
keep you guys
7000
posted.
series train. This is a red line train to Shady Grove. The next stop is Ballard Place, Chinatown.
Double rumble possibly, who knows?
Step back. Doors open.
No lights flashing yet. Platform lights not flashing yet, so it's possibly still standing there. Points. And there comes the other train. I have no idea what it is. So red line train, no luck on a high number 7K, but the 5K has been spotted. Green line up next.
TripAdvisor named us the best airline in North America because we do everything differently for one purpose, you. Over 134 million of you chose to fly Southwest last year. That's what matters most to us.
low level quiet at the moment, and Staggs is not along with us. He's still on the same train in 7158, also known as rohr 1158. The Branch Avenue train, which is to the right, in about a minute. A yellow line 8 car, which is another, that side. A green line train in 1 minute. We could still catch a second place opportunity. There's a Branch Avenue train on this side.
Yellow or green, right?
Yeah, it's either one, yeah. And you just standing there. And the yellow line train to Reagan Airport in 4 minutes, which is the major shutdown that's yellow line's been going through at the moment. It's recently been extended by 6 days. Snake car, so it's most likely going to be a 7K. $533, too short. 569, 568. That's one opportunity. And following that is 412, 413, which is 5012, 5013. Three sets of cabs at the moment. $568, $569 were there. That's 1 second opportunity, second place opportunity missed. But we still have one left, which is the next minute. And a Greenbelt train just a minute behind that as well. $649, $648. Okay. $649 and $648 are now in service. And that was a good opportunity to get the record there. Meanwhile, the Fort Totten train is coming. I'm not, the train's coming. And you see it in front right there, guys. Coming from archives. It's pretty much a 7K. Initial view. Yep, it will be a 7K. The National Airport being delayed. The next one in 8 minutes. Here's still hustling and bustling down here. $224, $225. Our second record going to kick off. And $185 and $184. Oh, we can catch the next one. It is $264 and $265. We're not going to do that. That green line train was a big blow.
Come here, step aside. And always be in front of the adults, okay?
This time, we were previous to 7512, which was on the green line.
Step back. Doors closed.
Let Nani sit.
One stop away. Doors remaining open for a little while.
Step back. Doors closed.
So taking another roar. This is the third
There's something
consecutive.
dirty next to you. When you sit, look around you.
Yeah.
Sit on the seat.
The third consecutive roar replacement train. Actually, no, never mind. This is the fourth consecutive at the moment.
Hold on, I'm not holding on to you. That's only one stop on this?
Make that four straight of the oldest trains replaced. This is roar 1184. If this was the older train. So now we gotta look out for green line trains as we've seen earlier. 225, 224 recently been on the red line. It's at halftime. Back at home.
Halftime.
See you guys in right about next video.